There is a bumper on my car. Come on, man. This is bullshit. Come on. You know it's bullshit. Just leave me alone. You know this is bullshit. Just leave me the f alone. I'm not doing nothing, right?
No, this is private property.
It is a public parking lot.
I don't think so. Yeah, you're scaring my kid. There's no point of this. You know, this is ridiculous.
You're not allowed to open this door either.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to reach into this car.
Don't.
That's illegal as shit. I'm not f***ing with you, and there's no reason for you to curse at me.
Listen, I asked for your ID.
And I said I don't have ID, and I'm not giving you any, even if I did.
Huh?
I said I'm not giving it to you, even if I did. You have no reason to stop me. I'm a passenger.
In this next case, we've got another cop demanding people's ID inside their vehicle. This time, however, the vehicle is parked in a parking lot, and nobody's doing anything wrong.
Just checking the parking lots, man. Make sure you guys are doing okay.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah.
Okay, man. What's your name?
For what?
I'm just contacting you. So there's a law that just came out
Okay.
to where anybody I contact, even if it's consensual, I have to get your demographics so I can
Really?
say that I contacted you. Yes.
No, that's not the law.
Yes, it is.
Nope.
So the officer just made up something that allegedly just came out on the spot and claimed it to be the new law. Watch what happens next.
With Senate Bills 217.
No, this is not a stop and ID state.
Okay, so I have to say that I did contact you.
Okay, good. You say that.
Okay. And also, when I run the plate,
Okay.
it is coming back with a warrant hit.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that you're not the person. And
Nope, I'm not the person.
So can I get your name?
No.
And why not?
Well, first you said that you have to ID me. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
This is not a stop and ID state.
Says who?
What do you mean says who? It's a law. It's a law,
So
sir.
the law states now that anybody I contact,
Okay.
I need to get an ID so I can say that I contacted you.
No, I don't think so. That's
Yes,
not
it
the
is.
law. This is private property, sir.
It is not. It's a public parking lot.
No, this is private property.
It is a public parking lot.
I don't think so. Yeah, you're scaring my kid. There's no point of this. You know, this is
Okay, well,
ridiculous.
The funny thing is that the law the officer is talking about is a stop and ID law, not present in the state that they're in. This next encounter is a classic threat and leave situation. The man in the video recognized some police officers from somewhere, and he instantly knows where. He found out that they were the ones harassing his friend Alex. Watch what happens next.
Hello. Welcome to Coolidge.
Yeah, I saw you on Alex's video recently. Yeah, you should be nice to him or else there's going to be more of us around. You're more than welcome. I know we are.
Right of the bet, the officers are kind of acting like they don't know what's going on.
Thank you. I don't need your permission. Very good. Thank you. She's the snotty one over there. I said she's the snotty one over there. I seen your snotty little on YouTube. Your attitude draws us out here. Yeah, I saw you on YouTube looking a fool. I'll be putting you on my channel. I just wanted to come out and meet you in person. Hi, I'm Direct D. How's it going? My name is Christopher Ruff. I go by Direct D on YouTube. You can look me up. I don't care. You're fine. I know who you are. I already looked you up. Yeah, you should be nice to the people recording you, not be a snotty little like you were to Alex. That's not cool. I don't think I do.
What's the cool story?
Your job is to respect the public. Why do you think I'm standing in front of you right now and not commenting on a YouTube video? This shit's serious.
What's the story?
You think it's funny what we're doing, but now you got two more of us standing out here in Coolidge, all the way from the valley. Yeah, folks, we are live in Coolidge, Arizona right now. You can see this officer and this officer acting a fool.
Alex was stood beside him, enjoying the show, as his bullies were getting severe payback, and the man recording made sure to let them know about their wrongdoings. He also mentions that if anything similar happens again, there'll be more of his friends coming for them next time.
Just do your job. You don't threaten people with arrest, tell them where to stand, or just be a general asshole. We don't grow. Nobody wants to watch that shit. But you feed right into it with your behavior. Good job.
Now, lawyers are the ones who know the law the best, but this guy might be even above them. Watch this guy school some cops that are lacking information out of the law book.
Name and badge number?
Keenan, 3210.
Keenan,
Hey, do
3210.
you have a driver's ID?
Why do I have to give it to you?
Do you have an ID on you, yes or no?
No, I don't.
Okay. Might have you step out.
You're not allowed to open this door either.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to reach into this car.
Don't.
That's illegal as shit. I'm not f***ing with you, and there's no reason for you to curse at me.
Listen, I asked for your ID. Do you
And
have
I said
ID?
I don't have ID and I'm not giving you any, even if I did.
Huh?
I said I'm not giving it to you even if I did. You have no reason to stop me. I'm a passenger in a car.
You don't have your seatbelt.
I don't have my seatbelt on because I took it off and
No,
I
you
pulled
didn't.
this over. How you gonna
Look,
tell
there's
me?
no tint in this car. I can
There's
see.
no tent. That means I can't do this. I had to
Okay.
go up. You pulling this over. I'm wondering why. We in here talking about Jesus.
Okay, so
You
you're making
flash behind
things
him.
extremely difficult.
I'm not making things extremely difficult.
are.
I'm making things extremely
Do you have
constitutional.
an ID? Yes or no?
That's what I'm making.
What are you talking about? Constitutional.
I'm making it
You're in a
constitutional.
vehicle that was
I'm in a
legally
vehicle
stopped.
that was legally
Okay.
stopped. And
So-
you're trying to say you didn't see me with a seatbelt on.
Right off the bat, that's enough to get you ID.
No, that's not enough to get me because I'm not driving the car.
It is.
No, it is
So-
not.
So, the cop is saying he didn't have his seatbelt on. Even though he saw him took it off, then the encounter happened. Another classic example of a dirty cop.
Do you have
Go
ID
give me a
on
supervisor,
you?
please. Give me a supervisor, please.
No, we're not getting you a
Yes,
supervisor.
The officer eventually managed to get the man out of the car, but since he was treated unlawfully, he later filed a lawsuit against him in the police department. We've all heard of cops that are arresting people for filming on public property, which is of course perfectly legal. Unfortunately though, we haven't just heard of them, but we've all seen them. And this is just another example. Take a look.
You got some kind of documentation saying you can film up here, sir?
What kind of documentation do I need?
You're filming state of Florida property. You need to have documentation saying that you can film here. Have you got an ID so I can check your ID?
Who are you?
I'm Inspector Snow with the Office of the Inspector General.
Okay.
So have you got some type of ID? If not, you need to put the camera away, get in your vehicle, exit the state of Florida property. You get your cell phone with you? It's out of the sheriff's office. You can't film on prison property. You are on prison property.
This is?
Yep.
Right here?
Everything out the here.
Next to the road?
Yep.
So you guys put in this telephone pole? You guys put in that light pole?
It's right away. It's still prison property.
Yeah.
You can't be filming up here. You're filming staff members as they're coming in and out. You film me as I came out.
As usual, the officer is making some bold claims and slowly starts to realize that he's in the wrong. Regardless, he keeps up his behavior.
Oh, I did.
Yes.
I know. I'm not denying it.
Okay. Well, have you got some type of ID?
I don't need ID.
Actually, you do.
For
You're on
what?
state of Florida property. You're trespassing if you need to exit the area.
Yeah, it's called the right of public use.
Okay, and
15
that's not
feet.
a parking area. There's no parking place there.
Well, my car was overheated, so I
Oh,
decided to pull over.
okay. So you're standing here filming for no reason.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
Oh, okay. And you're filming staff members coming in and out.
Anybody in public, I'm filming, absolutely.
Okay. And like I said, do you have some type of permit to film on state of Florida property?
I do.
Okay. Can I see your permit?
It's Amendment 1 of the United States Constitution, the right to free press.
You are actually on private property. It's state of Florida property. This is not some place where you can just walk up and film. You can't walk up onto a prison property and film.
If this officer doesn't stop, he might become one with the prison as well, for harassing random people minding their business.
You have to have approval from the warden. You have to have approval from higher up.
The state of Florida is private property?
Yes.
And that statement right there is where he made a crucial mistake. And now, he's about to get punished in the form of being schooled.
Are they exempt from being filmed?
Yes. They're exempt from being filmed by the public. Yes. If you're filming on a place where you're not supposed to be. Yes.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Just like their driver's license are exempt. Any law enforcement officers, their driver's license are exempt. Same thing with correctional officers.
So public servants are exempt from the watchful eye of the citizens?
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're not listening to me. I'm saying that you cannot request information off their driver's license.
I wasn't asking for any information off
You're
their driver's
filming
license.
people in a place where you're not authorized to film. If you want to stand in the middle of that road and film, you can. You cannot film from here. You are on state of Florida property, sir.
Okay.
You need to shut the camera off, get in your vehicle, and exit. The sheriff's office, if not, the sheriff's office is on the way up here, and we'll let them handle it.
Okay. I'll let them handle it.
Okay. We'll give you a trespass.
Okay.
We've all seen cops who don't exactly know what they are and what they're not allowed to do. In this case, exactly that happened to Mr. Brewer, who got stopped for having his lights off. What first appears to be a legal traffic stop soon appears to be a little bit more than that. Let's take a look.
Here's your driver's license and insurance card back, okay? What is a good phone number for you?
I'm not going to give you that, man.
You're not going to give me your phone number?
I'm not legally required to give you my phone number. I've given you everything I'm legally required to give you.
What about your social security number?
I'm not legally required to give you that. You can't ask that of me.
217. Can I get a number?
I've given you everything I'm legally required to give you, and I'm not going to answer any more questions.
Well, are you going to sign the ticket?
Well, yeah, I have to sign the ticket, but I don't have to give you my social or my phone number, man. I'm not required to give you that.
So the officer is asking for Mr. Brewer's socials and phone number, which he is legally not obligated to. Luckily, the man knows his rights and isn't willing to cooperate. Then, this happens.
Okay, well, but you can take me to jail if I don't sign the ticket, so I have to sign the ticket.
Yeah. So you obviously know that, right?
Yes, I know that. I have to sign the ticket,
Okay,
but I'm not giving you any other information other than what I've given you.
You're not going to give me a phone number?
I'm not legally required to give you one, man. I'm not going to give you anything I'm not legally required to give you. I've given you everything I've legally required to give you. I've done everything I'm legally required to do. I'd like to be on my way. Is that okay?
All right, well, I need you to sign this.
That's okay. I will sign that.
As he promised, Mr. Brewer signed the ticket. However, without any other words, the officer just went to his car and sat there for 20 minutes, while Mr. Brewer was left wondering. Then, backup arrived to clear up the situation. Or did they?
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. Just trying to figure out what's going on with this.
I'd like to get my ticket and be on the way. He said he was writing me a time. I mean, he was literally handing me the ticket, and then he went back and got in his car. I don't know what the holdup is, man. I don't know. I've been here for 20 minutes. I done signed the ticket. I gave him everything I'm legally required. Yeah, I've given him everything he needs, man. I just want to be on my way.
Now, it's important to note that Mr. Brewer isn't saying anything untruthful here. He signed the ticket and is legally allowed to go. And the cop should have let him go 20 minutes prior already.
I don't know. What's the issue? When I got up to the car, I asked him.
He asked for my wife's ID, and I told him she's not legally required to ID, which she's not. Then he asked me for my social. That's federal law. He can't demand my social from me. That's a violation of federal law.
In the state of Alabama, it's a stop and identify state, so technically he can ask for her ID as well.
No, the scope of his authority stops at me. I'm the driver. It doesn't matter what the state is and what the ID law is. She has to commit a crime, or you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime in order to get her ID. She's a passenger in the vehicle. He pulled me over for a headlight violation. He's written me my ticket. I'd like to be on my way. He's ran my information. I'm assuming I came back clean. Did I not? So what's the holdup? I'd like to be on my way.
There's no holdup. As long as you sign the ticket, I mean,
I'm good. Then we're good, right? I'd like to be on my way.
You're good.
Cool. So I'm free to go? Yes, thank you. Y'all have a good evening.
The cop was later punished and given additional training because, well, he clearly didn't know the man's rights, nor what to do in the situation. First Amendment rights are quite a common thing, but apparently some officers tend to forget about them, distracted by a sunny day. Take a look.
How are you?
Hey, what are you doing all this for?
I'm just taking pictures out in public. She's telling me I can't take pictures from a public sidewalk.
Usually people take a picture. You're standing up here doing a bunch of pictures and video.
Right, I'm just...
The CDC at a government facility these days, it makes everybody nervous.
Well, I understand that, but I have no ill will. No.
Finished?
No, I'm going to be out here for a while, taking photos, taking pictures.
Why?
I really don't feel like I have to explain why.
Just to be a pain in the neck, I guess.
I'm just taking. Do you think it's a pain in the neck for somebody to take pictures out in public?
Most people take a picture or two, and it's no big deal. Now you're going to hang around here and do this just to be a pain in the neck.
So you think it's a pain in the neck for me to stand on a public sidewalk and take photographs?
I'm asking you a question, and then I said, "How are you about done?" And well, I'm going to be out here all day. I mean, come on.
I didn't say all day. I said I'm going to be out here until I get what I need. It's not illegal, though, right?
At this very moment, as the cop sighs, he gets confused and realizes who he's dealing with.
No, it's not.
Okay, good. She was demanding to see my phone and delete the pictures and all kind of stuff. Can I get your name, please, and your ID number, your employee ID number, so I can speak to your supervisor, please? Ma'am?
Well, we can call everybody out here right now and just get it over with now. This is what I mean. You want to push this, and look, you're in a public area. I understand that, okay?
Right.
And it's not against the law to take pictures.
Right.
Okay? But I don't understand why you have to be like you're being right now just because you
I don't
can.
understand why you got to be like you're being right now and have her come out here and tell me that I can't take pictures and demand to see my
Okay, I just told you that that's not correct, okay?
That's what she did. She came out here and she's demanding to see my phone.
Is it the end of the world? Okay, it's not that big a deal. You're making it into one.
No, you're the one making it. All you guys got to do is
normal
go
people
away.
Stand out here and take a few pictures, and that's it. So now you're going to stand out here for how long? Just because you can.
Right.
Just because somebody asks you a few questions.
Just because I can. That's right.
You're real mature.
What's your name? Dee Dee Roseman?
Yeah.
Okay. Have
Stay
a nice
off
day.
the property.
Where's the property beginning in?
Right here.
Right here?
Just
okay.
Stay out here and you'll be all right.
That's fine. If you could let her know.
Are you here for a tour or why are you here?
I'm just out in public taking. Just out in public taking pictures.
Can't you just answer a question? Like
I'm just out in public taking pictures.
Do you live around here?
I'm not answering. I'm not answering any further questions. I would like to remain silent.
Okay.
From this point on.
Stay out here.
Okay.
Don't go past the sign.
All right. Can I get her name? What is your name so I can speak to your supervisor?
Let's go take your picture.
Don't tell me what to do. What is your name and what is your ID number?
And at the end, the officer also fails to provide his name and ID number, which he is legally obligated to in case somebody asks for it. Casually driving down the road isn't illegal, as that's what roads are made for. However, some cops think they can just stop random people and ask them for their ID without them doing anything wrong. Take a look.
Evening, sir. Deputy Rouse, the Sheriff's Office. How you doing? You got your license, registration, proof of insurance with you tonight?
What's the nature of the stop?
As soon as I know who you are, I'll be happy to explain that.
Is this Germany? Do I gotta provide papers before you tell me why?
Well, if I don't know who I'm talking to, in case you run off or flee, I'd like to know who I'm talking to. So if you don't mind providing your identification, I'd be happy to go forward.
Well, I would take the key out if I could, but I can't.
Okay, no problem.
I would still like to know why I'm being stopped.
I'd be happy to explain that to you as soon as you provide me your identification.
The stopped man then asks a question that completely shocks the officer.
See Germany?
No, we're not. I think you know the answer to that question.
Okay.
I don't think Germany exists.
Exactly my point. You do realize in order to get ID from somebody, you have to have a reason and articulate that reason for the stop, right?
I'm well aware of how it works.
You do realize I'm a constitutionalist, so I know this shit. Okay. So, unless you can articulate, this is my property, yes. Well, I don't live here, but this is my property. This is not where I'm staying, but I own this property.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
And I knew you were following me. I knew I used my turn signals. I knew I wasn't speeding. As soon as I see you on the side of the road, I see you hit your fucking brake lights. I knew you're gonna f with me. I knew exactly what you were gonna do. There's nothing wrong with my car. Every light on my car works.
Yes, sir.
So what's the nature of the stop?
Well, the nature of the stop is when you went by, it didn't look like there was a front bumper. And then as I was behind the car trying to run a registration, you took multiple turns and it appeared to be evading me. All I'm doing is checking out what's going on.
You better get your goddamn supervisor.
We all know where this is going, and the man points it out as well, as making too many turns isn't a reason for stopping someone and asking them for their ID.
We both know where this is going, and you know you have no reason to pull me over.
All you need in Michigan is reasonable suspicion to make a traffic stop.
Yes, you have to have a RAS. But what is your single articulable suspicion?
You're trying to avoid this contact.
Bullshit.
It looked like you had a bumper on the front of the car when you went by.
Dude, I'm not giving ID, because I didn't do nothing wrong.
Is this your car?
It's in my dad's name, yes.
Is it your dad's name?
Yep.
Okay, sir.
Dude, this is going to make an awesome YouTube video. You just admitted that I committed no crime or no traffic infraction. When the fuck is it illegal to make turns? There is a bumper on my car. Come on, man. This is bullshit. Come on. You know it's bullshit. Just leave me alone. You know this is bullshit. Just leave me the fuck alone. I'm not doing nothing, right? Okay. You have a good night.
The officer tries to find another excuse for the stop, but of course fails and gets owned again. Let's hope he took that as a lesson learned. This next officer was called to a man's property because of a CPS request. Turns out, the officer doesn't quite know what to do and starts acting unlawfully. Take a look.
Good? I'm fine right here.
All right. So, did these people identify with you? Why are you shaking, man?
That I don't answer questions.
Did these ladies identify with you?
Identify with me what?
Did they identify who they're with?
Doesn't matter who I am.
No,
I didn't break the law. Oh yeah, they told me who they were, but
okay.
I didn't tell them who I am. It doesn't matter who I am. I didn't break any laws, so I don't need to.
Nobody's accusing you of breaking any laws. So did you understand why they're here?
They talked to their mother.
Okay. Can we talk to her?
Yeah, you can when she gets back home.
How long is that gonna take?
She's at work.
At work.
Yep.
And she took the kids.
They were already explained that she went to work.
I wasn't here, so.
Okay, well they were explained that the mother was going to the work and the kids were going to their friend's house.
Okay. Any particular reason why you guys didn't allow them just to check with the kids?
Because they're going home. They're going to their friend's house and we're not gonna...
I thought this was their home. This is not their home?
They're going to their friend's house.
Did you understand their presence here?
It's not my concern.
Are the children yours?
The children are not mine, I'll tell you that much.
So we need to speak to mom then?
Yes, you absolutely need to speak to mother.
Okay.
It seems like the cop realizes the situation is a bit more complex than he was expecting, and the easiest way to solve it would be to wait for the mother to get back from work and talk to her. But of course, that's not what he's going to do.
At what time is she back?
I have no idea.
At what time she gets out of work?
I have no idea.
You don't know what time she gets out of work?
No, sir.
Do you know where she works at?
I don't answer questions.
Well, thank you.
All right.
The man remained silent and refused to answer any of the cops' questions, making his job even harder. But he was perfectly allowed to do that.
An officer that came to the property.
What is it?
In this car right here.
What was that?
I'm narrating. And a sheriff in car number 072 for this one. And that's Officer Gonzalez. I believe it's Officer Gonzalez. Correct? And your badge number is?
Can you identify yourself?
No, sir. I don't have no reason to.